down through the net. Booker's got his second bucket tonight. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Barrett wide open, he fires. New York, no good that time either.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down. How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Now here's Brunson. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Brunson. Pass to Fall. Misses the three.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Brunson. Knicks trail by 5. It's Barrett on the wing. They double him with Booker. Pass to Brunson. Rebound by the Suns.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and do whatever it takes to help the team win. Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Now here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Suns leading by 6. Here's Booker. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent.
I'll say about it in a second.
Traded Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise and their future.
First trip to the line for him.
Barrett.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Now here's Payne. Booker outside. The 17-footer. Drained for 2 points. Booker's got 8 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing by New York here. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Payne's shot is good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Yes, that goes in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Barrett. With the fadeaway. And the shot is long.
And not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Payne. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Pakusevsky. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson drains the 19-footer.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Booker with it. He's got 11. Here's Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 14.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Right side Jackson. Here's Pakusevsky. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
11. Suns timeout.
In for the Knicks. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Leading by 12. Out left to the wing. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Bridges with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Booker outside. Over Allen. It's deflected. Stolen by Jackson. Allen outside. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
And stolen by Noel. Bridges, no one around him. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Bridges got his second basket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
The 15-footer. Again, Phoenix.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Pass to Whitehead. Beyond the arc. That shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Now here's Noel. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. Allen left side. Pass to Whitehead. Shoots over Burks. And the Knicks miss again. Phoenix leading by 17. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the shot is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Pass to Whitehead. Dinwiddie with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
Knocked away. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Phoenix Suns sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And they get it back. Barrett. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
Pass to Ayton. The fadeaway. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. DA, thank you. Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Barrett. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Wasted no time on that one.
3-point goal.
Herter's got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Clock at 6. They get it back. Here's Barrett, and they convert at last on attempt number 3. He's got 6.
Well, the hustle from RJ on the offensive end was tremendous.
And growing up around basketball, RJ Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. RJ spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Out to Harris. A 3 ball. And they'll get another chance. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And they pick up 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is RJ's godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Allen outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Suns leading by 18. Herder, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Barrett, 6 points for him. That one, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And that one's good, Ayton. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Here's Jackson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Dinwiddie. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's Barrett on the wing. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Herder.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New York Knicks. And here's Barrett. He's got 6. Another shot. And the rejection by Ayton. And he gets it back. It's stolen by Barrett. Looking to end his cold spell. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Pass to Herder. Ayton with it. Over Jackson. And that one's good, Ayton. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. It's hauled in by Harris. Phoenix leading by 22. In the corner. Herder with it. Here's Ayton. 8 points for him. Over Jackson. And it's Ayton missing. Kicks it out to Allen. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Dinwiddie. Herder on the wing. 6 points for him. Good on the shot. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Teams changing it up here. Here's Fall. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Booker. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
Here's the 3. Right-hand shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Here's Fall. Shot clock at 6. No good again that time.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Booker with it. Here's Bridges. Goes back up. Seven-foot shot. That one, no good. And New York the other way now.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Over to the left wing. Here's Fall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Timeout called the Suns.
Suns timeout. Make some noise. It's your Knicks City answer.
That one is no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Ayton. 8 points for him. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in. Ayton's got 10 points.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Pass to Booker. On the wing, Harris. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Assisted by
Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
Here's Whitehead. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Brunson. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Drains the three-pointer.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Stolen. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Brunson. No good with the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Fires from deep. Knocked loose.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Brunson. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Fall. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big he can get off of that screen so easily.
Jackson with the screen. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge. The three. And the three ball is good. Bridges has got 9.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, is good signs.
And so a pretty the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Here's Bridges. Fade away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Pass to Pakusevsky. Out to Barrett. Launches it. It's Barrett on the wing. Tries again. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Harris a screen. Ayton inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Here's Booker. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Jackson. Pass to Barrett. Bridges with the steal. And here is Harris. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Booker in the post. 17 points in the game.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Now, here's Bridges. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Now, here's Bridges. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by New York. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. That shot wide open. Brunson's got 15 points.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Pass to Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Here he goes. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Harris.
Yeah, he's called.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. His versatility has made Payne a valuable second unit guy, don't you think, Brent?
Well, he's a pretty decent package out there. He can score. He likes to get up defensively and bother opposing point guards. So it's that momentum that Cam Payne can come into the game and begin to turn the tide for his team in their favor.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Brunson. He's got 16. For 3, Barrett. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Pass to Allen. Second shot opportunity. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Chalk up 2 there. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. There's a screen by Noel. No good from Booker. Allen outside. Lets the 3 fly. No good. Shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way. Bogdanovich wide open. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game. Takes a step back. And here's Brunson. He's got 16. Over in the corner, Allen. Back to Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
There's a screen by Noel. The three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 26 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Pokusevski. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Got a piece of it.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Shoots over Payne. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And he's good on the second. Bridges outside. Outside Bogdanovich. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Allen. From deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Booker. 28 points for him. Here's Bridges. And the rejection by Jackson.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Spencer Dinwiddie. Suns timeout. Make some noise for your Daily Actor.
And so here is New York. Pass to Whitehead. Allen outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And the rejection by Jackson. Dinwiddie outside. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Back to Jackson. Over Bogdanovich. Jackson misses. And so here's Phoenix. Ayton in the corner. Outside Bogdanovich. In the corner. Herter with it. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Burks. For the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Burks has got 6.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now here's Allen. Takes a three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And they get it back. Three-pointer. Herter, no good. And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Jackson. And the layup falls.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Dinwiddie with it. Stolen by Allen. And a fast break now for New York. That one doesn't go. And Phoenix the other way now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Releases, and the Suns miss again. Knicks on offense. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Fall. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Herter. .103 left in the third. For three, hits it from three-point range. Herter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And Fall gets it to go.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Good ball movement here by the Suns. From outside the arc, Herter, no good. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Fall. Fires, high post, and he hits the jump shot. Falls, got 8.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. Some personal history for him as he has set a new. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Now, here's Washington. Pass to Brown. Lets it go with a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now Bridges. Harris outside. Off target with his 3. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Washington. He's off on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. The drive by Booker. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Washington. New York, no good that time either. Booker looking around. Shot from the wing. It's good. Booker's got 15 points here in the second half.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
And the rejection by Noel. And here's Booker. There's a screen by Noel. And that one, good. Booker's got 34.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Brown missing. And here are the Suns now. They've got an 8-0 run. Back to Booker. This one for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 37.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Here's Van Leer. New York, no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Suns.
Booker left side. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Woke loose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And in this era of player movement, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Here's Barrett. It's hauled in by Gordon.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Gordon. From the arc. The shot off that time. Here's Barrett. Here's Gabriel. It's tipped. Bagley with the ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Barrett. And the Knicks miss again.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And he's good on the three ball.
3 points.
Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
4 on the clock. Can they get it? Akusevsky can't hit.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's Boucher. It's hauled in by Brown. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Washington missing. Pass to Bogdanovich. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that. But you go ahead and do it.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't got one to fall in the quarter.
Outside, Bagley. Back to Gordon. And there's the drive. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Brown. Back to Barrett. To end the drought, Boucher with the rebound.
And boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Bogdanovich with the screen. That's tipped. Here's the break. Pushing it up. Here's Morrison. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Bagley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Puts it up from 17. That shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Well, Eric Gordon is always a threat as a two-guard to score. However, the defense gets a little too physical with him there, which is why he gets to the free throw line.
And Gordon drops them both. And so it's New York with it. Pass to Brunson. Shot to stop the run. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half. 115-56. Offside Bagley. Eric Gordon on the wing. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the right side. Brunson with a clean look. And again, New York with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Burks in the corner. Stolen by Brunson. The tray. Here's Jackson. Boucher with the rebound. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Suns. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. The drive by Gordon. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Boucher.
And the length of Pokashevsky coming through just traps you and kind of eclipses you with that wingspan.
Here's Brunson. And too long on the shot. Pass to Boucher. Left side, Gordon. And the Suns miss again.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. And so here is New York. "26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Suns on offense. Now here's Bagley. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crap